Hi, and welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Setta with Setta's Place.
Hello. Thank you.
And how are you doing today, Setta?
I am doing great. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming live with me. I was so excited when I got the email from you that you were ready to come live.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it took so long to get back to you, but I finally made it.
Because I always love having different people on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never had you on before, so I was all excited.
Oh, thank you. Excited for me too.
Thanks. So I want to welcome those that will be watching on replay. And if you do watch the replay, please leave a comment to let us know. And if you are here, please leave a comment in the chat to let us know you're here.
Yes.
But yeah, today mostly I worked on my temperature blanket, got my row done on that, and then I worked on my knitted socks.
Okay. Cool.
And
What did I do today? I went to my storage unit, which I'm organizing my crochet things. So hopefully a storage tour will come up soon.
I'm trying to remember what else I did today. I know I did other things, but of course, the main things I remember are crochet and knitting.
Yes, it's like the crochet or yarn related or something.
Let's see, we have Mary here, Emily, Annette, and Brenda. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on?
Oh,
Let's see. Brenda says she can't stay for the whole time, but can stay for at least a little bit. That's fine.
yeah, thank you for coming.
We love having you here, Brenda. And we also have Kivia, Melanie, Sabrina, and Nicole. How are y'all doing today? And Amy, too. How are y'all doing and what are y'all working on? Oh, the chat just jumped.
Oh,
Amy says
yeah.
she's drinking Dr. Pepper and working on my movie and Stitch 2022 blanket I am doing with Kim at Kim's Crochet and Knits. Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, I started watching this drama on Hulu. Oh, what's it? It's by Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
If Loving You is Wrong, that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It is good. Lots of drama.
Lots of drama, yeah. Most of his are like that.
Hmm. I love the Medea movies, and
Mm-hmm.
I love his drama movies.
Yeah,
He does awesome movies and stuff.
I think so
But
too.
I was just like, I'm really getting into this drama. I don't know. If any of y'all have seen it, let me know in the comments. And let's see. Emily's working on some Easter shawls while my son at football practice. So are you just doing like Easter colors, or is it a specific like shawl that's like an Easter pattern? I'm curious. Because I've never like I've never seen a shawl that's actually like an Easter.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can do like the Easter spring type colors. Let's see. Annette says she's working on a blanket and counting, enjoying a nice glass of cranberry tea. I said I
Ooh,
got
that
the
sounds
tea too.
good. Yeah, of course, I have my tea in my merch. Let's see, I'm drinking Lady Grey is my flavor. Lady Grey. The camera that it is.
We were talking about tea before we came live. And let's see. Kim's here and Marsha Lee. And okay, I think that's everybody. How are y'all doing and what are y'all working on?
Blanket.
And Marshley says, guess every time I see her name, voiceover says the wrong thing.
Yes. I totally understand. I usually get Santa or just one tea or something like that when people use the voice.
Yeah, I know. Like when I do the Google Voice on my phone, it's funny how like how it messes up quite a bit of words.
Yes, it's like you might as well just write it yourself.
And let's see, Nicole says she can only stay a few minutes, getting ready to put the baby down for the night. I'm currently making a corner to corner for my daughter's best friend. We'll hopefully have it finished by the weekend. Yeah, I love corner to corner.
Me too. I like it too.
Beautiful stitch. And it's like awesome for like that, like the Christmas holiday scores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Emily says, for the Easter shawl, it's just the colors.
Okay.
But that's going to be pretty. Easter colors are so pretty.
Very spring.
And Emily says her mom and some church friends wanted shawls to wear for Easter. Awesome. And Marshall says working on Dora's Rose Cottage studio sweater, but thinking of turning it into a dress. That would be neat.
Mm-hmm. She does some awesome patterns.
And then Brenda says, I'm working on putting in a lifeline on my socks. That's a smart move. I made a mistake on the heel and can't ignore it. So I am going to have to frog back. And I was almost done too. Aw. Yeah, one of these days I'll finally learn to use lifelines, especially when I do lace work and knitting. Because that I find like I can't normally fix it. So I'll have to, frog some rows and it's very difficult, like when it comes to fixing mistakes in lace. At least I find it is.
I'm not good enough with the knitting I barely make a washcloth. But I'm gonna keep practicing though.
I think I greeted Sabrina already. If not, hello Sabrina. She says too many projects. Square number 3 of Crystal from Bag O' Days. Crochet alone. Oh, it's Setta's fault. She made me start it. Oh.
I'm glad you got started. Mine are right there. Can y'all see it right there?
Let's see. We have Katrina here and Debbie and Timmy. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? Yes, happy Wednesday, everybody.
Yes, happy National Puppy Day. Today's National Puppy Day.
Okay. I think that means hello, my friends, I think.
Bonjour, mes amis, or something like that. I took French like this much in high school.
I took 2 years of French in high school, but I don't remember most of it. Or pretty much all of it. And Kim's working on the Count My Blessings shawl number 2. Yeah, that's a beautiful shawl.
Yeah.
Mary says autocorrect will turn Setta to Santa.
Yes. Yeah, I'm Santa.
Okay, we have Sandra here. How are you doing today, Sandra? And what are you currently working on? And Marshall says she has a Jamaican accent, so it's always say the wrong thing or pronounce it the wrong way. Oh yeah, I could tell that the audio thingy will have a field day with that.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, Lisa's here. And Roberta. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? And let's see. Marcia Lee says, yes, I love her tutorial. Being that she's blind, I can listen and follow her tutorials. That's awesome. Lisa says it's 11:08 a.m. on a Thursday morning for her.
Oh, okay. Oh, she must be in Australia.
Big time difference. Yeah, I saw that. That's so sad. For those that don't know, Dana with Dana Wonderlust Crochet, um, her dog
Oh,
Dooley.
Dooley.
hmm
Oh.
Um, I saw she had made a post saying he wasn't eating,
Oh.
so he ended up
Baby.
being put down.
Oh, Dooley.
Yeah,
Poor
it's so
Dana.
sad. So sad because she loved that dog.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
Debbie says working on a lot of whips, trying to get them done. Awesome. And let's see. Lisa's working on knitted dishcloths.
that's my speed.
Roberta's working on another gnome. Roberta's like the gnome queen. She's always making gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has a coffee cup. I want to see that pattern, Roberta, if there's a pattern for it. That sounds cute.
I know Kim the Crafty Nomad did a bunch of different gnomes. They were so cute, different sizes and colors and everything.
Who was it again you said that did that?
Kim the Crafty Nomad.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yes, we did it for the spring hop that I was in, and that's what she made for hers. They were
Now,
so cute.
now, did they have like the patterns
I
or
think she told where she got the pattern from. Yeah, I
okay?
believe she said in that video. So it just came out Sunday, so you should be able to find it easy.
Yeah, because now I'm like getting into gnomes where I think
Mm-hmm.
they're cute. Like one day I'm gonna
Yeah.
start making some.
Yeah.
And Lisa is from Australia.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we have Terry that joined us. Hi, Terry. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Yeah, Dooley had cancer.
Oh.
Poor little doggy. Okay. Can one of my moderators drop Setta's link? It
Thank
also it's in the description box of this live, and it's pinned to the top of the chat too. And okay, Mary already dropped it. Let's see. We also have Sam here. Hi, Sam. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Kim says, I love gnomes too. I'm making a bunch. I just did a gnome organizer. Awesome. Yeah, because like I look for gnome patterns on Ravelry and I found some, but I know there has to be more patterns out there. But really I was shocked. I would have thought there would have been more than what Ravelry had.
Yeah, you would think because that's very popular.
Roberta says no pattern on this one. I made the cup a dozen times now. But that has to be so cute. I have to see that one when you finish it, Roberta, with the coffee cup. Let's see. Anita's here. Hi, Anita. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Oh, I'm so sorry, Timmy. She had some bad news yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep you in my prayers.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I did check out the Winding Road Crochet, and I found some there of the gnomes. They have some cute ones. And Sabrina says, you can knit slippers, just knit stitch rectangles. I have a slipper on the needles. I don't knit well either.
Oh, okay. I might have to try it once I'm ready.
Yeah, knitting, you got to get comfortable with the stitches. And the hardest thing with knitting is the drop stitches.
Yes.
That takes a while. But those that are learning how to knit or want to learn, I did make some tutorials on how to fix drop stitches, and also did a video on some helpful tips to help avoid getting them, or at least not get them as often,
Okay.
because you're gonna, especially when you're new, you're gonna get them, but
Mm-hmm.
the more experience you get, you don't get them as often. So, but I think pretty much any knitter gets them sometimes.
Yes, it's unavoidable. I'm putting I got the chat on my phone, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm trying to look at the chat too.
Oh, Kim goes to Etsy to get her gnome patterns. Yeah, I'm sure they have some really good ones. I was looking for some of the free ones, so but I'm gonna have to see what Etsy has.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. She said she subscribed to me. Thank
Awesome. Yes, if y'all don't have Setta, please go throw some yarn in her window.
you. I'm ready to catch it.
Show her that yarny love and support. Ooh, Anita's making tacos and untangling a hank of yarn for her shawl. So for not a fan of hanks. Yes, some like I struggle with the hanks of yarn too, untangling them. And let's see, we also have Vanitza that joined us. Hi Vanitza, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Timmy says others have said about it, well, losing a sense after 54 years is not funny. Yeah, that can't be easy. And let's see. Sandra says Cindy the crocheter A showed some really cute gnomes she's made. She bought pattern books for them. She's combined parts from different gnomes. Yeah, like that's one thing, like sometimes with patterns, how you can combine,
Mm-hmm.
take this
Yeah.
from one pattern, this from another. Oh, Roberta finally finished the peacock blanket. You're gonna have to post a
I
picture of that.
bet you that's beautiful.
I know. And Marshall says she's been subscribed to Setta since 2014 before she
Oh,
lost her site.
oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome, Timmy. She's learning how to crochet a panel. Awesome. Yep. At the end, I wasn't sure what you were trying to say in your comment. Oh, we have Jennifer and Maribel and Daniel here. How are y'all doing and what are y'all working on? Kim likes buying patterns too sometimes to support people that makes
Yeah.
patterns, which that is always an awesome thing to do.
Yeah. I do that too. Sometimes you just do it to support. Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, you want to make it, but you know what I mean? Even if they offer it free, you still help.
But a lot of times, like,
Forbidden.
sometimes I'll bookmark patterns where whenever I'm ready to make it, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna purchase it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to purchase something where it might be like a year before I make
Mm-hmm.
it. Sandra says she followed Setta for years, long before she moved to Alaska.
Oh, thank you, Sandra.
Vanitza's still on the queen size blanket that's driving her crazy. Yeah, in some of my finished objects videos, you can see some of Roberta's gnomes. And speaking of finished project videos, the next one will be on April 15th. So send y'all finished projects to my email so y'all can get included in that video. And I also set a date for temperature blankets. On more why do I keep wanting to say March? April 7th, I'll do a video showing everyone's 3 months progress on their temperature blankets. So send in y'all pictures to be included in that video. And even go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say I'll try to remember to send mine because for my end of my March one.
Yeah, and even if you're not quite up to date, that's fine. Just send in what you have. And
Terry. Hey Terry.
Let's see. Ooh, I'm getting behind, I think. Not as bad as I thought.
Oh, I think I'm behind. Oh yeah,
I think I've greeted
everybody.
Oh, actually, we have Nana Michelle. Hi, Nana Michelle. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And Roberta says Red Peacock had a 3-year-old ask for it specifically.
Oh, okay.
That's neat. And Michelle's working on her Bod Pure Innocence shawl, adding beads to it for Granny D. Ooh, beads. Beads are gorgeous.
Oh, I need to take my watch off. I'm adding up my steps.
Mary wants to know what you're working on, Setta.
Oh, my rug.
That's
that matches pretty. This.
I like those. I like the colors.
Thank you.
Purple.
Yeah, it's all my camera's backwards. I'm like, where am I at? Right, it matches this.
I know. I do that all the time because it's the opposite.
Yeah,
of what it actually is. Roberta buys a lot, but then they also get credit if you use the blogs and stay there to use the free ones.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, Terry's working on a Tunisian crochet square for Jada and Stitches crochet alone. I'm getting tongue tied. She got Tunisian's hooks as Happy Mail. I wanted to try out. Awesome. Cool. And that is one thing I do want to learn this year is Tunisian crochet.
Yeah.
And I got around Christmas time, I think it was, I had gotten some Happy Mail with Tunisian crochet hooks too.
Okay.
And my temperature blanket next year, I want to do it in Tunisian crochet.
I was thinking of doing that this year when instead of the one I did was used Tunisian, but I changed my mind.
See, I do like it last year.
I love Tunisian.
I was initially planning to do a knitted temperature blanket and the chevron stitch, which is what I'm actually doing this year. Then I learned how to crochet, so I decided I wanted to do a granny stitch one. But I don't know, like my one last year, I like the colors of it, but it doesn't really look like a true temperature blanket because I took the average temperature for the week and did 3 rows each week. Because if I would have done 1 row a day, that would have been like humongous.
Yes.
Because I've had people say doing one in the single crochet stitch gets too big.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, but I have plans for it, so it's okay. I already measured out how long I want. So, but yes, it's gonna be huge.
But yeah, and I kind of find knitting works better with temperature blankets to get like more that perfect size or or the length. And let's see. Okay, Timmy's asking what a temperature blanket is. It's basically it's a blanket and you do a row a day for a year. You know, you start at the first of the year and it ends the last day of the year. And you assign the colors for the row based on the temperature for that day. most people tend to do the average temperature, but you could also do like the high or the low. I've seen people even do it like half the blank, like half the row is like one color, the other half is like one color for the high, and then the other half is for the low. I've seen that. Um, but it's basically you assign your
Well, I have
color
a thing here
temperature.
that I could show her. I mean, just my little. Oops, sorry about the noise, y'all. Oh, sorry. This right here. See, I have temperatures assigned to different colors.
And you can also like I do 10-degree intervals, but you can make it bigger intervals, you can make it smaller intervals.
Yeah.
Some people will put like a special thread or something, like for birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. And I mean, you can pretty much adapt like most blanket patterns to a temperature blanket.
I did a mixture of 5. Between some had 5, some had 10, because I was doing the world one, and I needed a big variety. So it all depends. So hopefully the visual will help her see, but it is like, there's the camera.
but they're fun to make. They really are. And I do also have a video that explains what it is too. And that's the video I'm doing, the temperature blanket challenge on. It's the video is I posted it in December, and you'll see my husband holding up one of my previous temperature blankets on the thumbnail for it. But that's basically what a temperature blanket is. But I love making them. It's like when I found out what one was, I was like, oh, I gotta do this. And I've been hooked since. This is my 3rd temperature blanket I'm making this year.
Cool.
Okay, oops. Marshally is asking, do you guys like patterns or do you prefer tutorials? I can do both, but I prefer tutorials. I I typically prefer a written pattern because I can just glance at it when I need to. But because a lot of times if I do a video tutorial, I'll tend to make notes so that way I don't have to keep watching the video as much. But like if I hadn't like if it's something new I'm learning, then I'll like a tutorial, a video tutorial. So how about you, Setta?
I prefer tutorials. I'm really visual learner, and but I do read patterns. Of course, I have to because I do, But I prefer tutorial. But I tend to do the same thing like you. If once I watch it, I kind of make little notes so I don't have to refer to it every single time. But if I had to pick, I'd pick tutorials.
And especially like if it's something where it's kind of like a repeat.
Yeah, the repeat.
Where it's like how like already know how to do the stitches and everything, but there's no written pattern for it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I'll just write down what I need to do.
Yeah, what the repeat is, and after a little bit, then go check to see where they left off, where you are, and then come. Yeah, that's what I do a lot too.
Let's see. Jennifer's knitting socks for the Sock It To Me challenge. See, I would have loved to participated in that, but I'm not like I like making socks, but I know I'm not gonna I know I'm not gonna commit to making one each month.
Oh yeah.
And I have like other things I want to make too, so
you say that's a lot. You say do one a quarter. They 4 a year. That's still a lot though.
Let's see, we have Caitlin here. Hi, Caitlin. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And let's see. Oh, people are saying they love your rug. Oh, we also have Samantha here. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Mm, let's see. Kim says temperature blanket equals torture.
Normally, I would have to agree. The very first one I did, I was, woo, that was torturous to finish. But, and that's why it took so long for me to do another one. But the way I'm doing it this time, using everybody else's temperatures, it makes it much more, like it's just different. And I get to look up you all's, temperatures and makes it better for me.
And one thing I find, like, you don't want to get behind, really, get behind on temperature blankets. You really
Yes.
got to discipline yourself to do that
Mm-hmm.
row every day. I mean, like, you can miss like a day or two,
Yeah,
but it's like you want to get it caught up as soon as you can,
definitely.
because
That's
once you
what happened to me. That first time I was 2 months behind. then I had to, and then I was like, no.
I had that happen, like, I think I had ran out of yarn and I had to order yarn, wait for it to come in. That got me behind. And then towards the end of the year, I started like not being as disciplined working on it.
Hmm. Yeah.
So all of a sudden I had to catch up a bunch. And that's why like I didn't finish it until like a couple of weeks into January.
Yeah. I think I finished mine. That last one is in end of February. By the time I caught up, or something like that, of the following year.
Which is why, like for my temperature blanket challenge, I'm giving until the end of February to finish the
Yeah.
2022 temperature blankets. And as long as, you finish it by then and send me a picture by the last day in February, I'll enter you into a drawing
Hmm.
for a prize. So, yeah. So, those working on temperature blankets, and there is some level, even though, you'd have to do a lot of catching up. But I mean, you could do like where you do, you start one now and try to do like 2 rows or maybe 3 rows a day until you get caught up.
I try to do it like the one I'm on now, even though it's a daily one. I try to do like on a Friday. Do is 7, so it'll be 7 rows because I'm gonna let y'all know on Saturday. And this past time I did 2 weeks and I waited to the last day. I'm like, I'm gonna have to start doing go back to weekly because 2 weeks at once was just like trying to hurry it up.
And another funny thing too is like, when you're knitting or crocheting a blanket, you could also kind of use the same process to make a blanket, 1 row a day.
Yeah, true. That's true.
And by the end of the year, you'll have a blanket made.
Especially if you have a king size bed or something and you just look daunting. You just do it, and then by Christmas you have your blanket.
And Lizzie Terry says she's doing the highs for her blanket.
Mm-hmm. Well, hers is beautiful. It's so she's doing mosaic
Ooh.
print. It's so pretty.
Ooh.
It's
See,
awesome.
I saw someone one time do like the ombre yarn for their
Ooh,
colors. I thought that was really neat.
which that was beautiful.
And like I like doing shades of a color, but I got that idea from seeing someone else do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And let's see. Timmy says, so if my body temp is different from daily temp, to go with which one? You go by the temperature of the weather. Like I use AccuWeather, and
Mm-hmm.
like you can also like say you can go back, like
Mm-hmm.
you can go back years to get the weather. So because I know people that are working on a temperature blanket from like years back.
Yeah. I want to do one for my son's birth year and give to him for Christmas. I don't know if I do it this year or not. And maybe a throw I could get done. I work on it in the summer. I'm gonna go visit him and just I might be able to do it, but I don't know. That's a lot.
And let's see, Roberta's saying, I consider doing a temperature blanket. I get bored with blankets after a month. Yeah, I find blankets are harder to. It's like you start getting bored with them when they take
Mhm.
when they take a while to make.
Yeah, blankets
Which
are
is,
one of my favorite things to make, so I'm pretty good. But I'd most rather do a whole queen size blanket than I have to do a something simple.
I have two blankets in timeout right now that I'm crocheting.
Oh, okay.
It was like I was working on that peppermint blanket and I just I needed a break from it. So hopefully I finally get it finished one day. Well, the goal is to have it finished by Christmas this year, so we'll see if it happens. Yeah, Kim, I have a playlist that has my finished projects videos. So if you look at my playlist, you can find all those videos. Now, early on, when I first started my channel, I would post people's finished project pictures, like in my Crochet Tuesday and Knitting Friday videos. Then I decided to start doing a video just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Vanita wants to know how my cats are doing. They've been lazy. They've been sleeping most of the day. Sophie's on top of Frank's medical supply boxes. That's her new spot. But yeah, you never know what those cats get into. Roberta says she likes patterns if she's watching a movie, tutorials if I'm doing something new. Yeah, and that's the thing. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times when I'm crocheting or knitting, I'm watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to be able to just look at a pattern.
Yeah.
And let's see, we have Leela here. Hi, Leela. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Okay, Sandra wants to know when you learned to crochet and who taught you, Setta.
Oh, let's see. I was a teenager, and me and my friend, she was really craftsy, and we did all kinds of things. She taught me how to crochet, and then we did cross stitch. We did every kind of craft you can think of, and the crochet was one of them that she taught me, and that's basically where I learned. And I did the popcorn stitch blankets for everybody.
I like
That
the
was what I
popcorn
did. Was
stitch.
blankets, the popcorn stitch. Everybody got one.
Yeah, I want to learn that stitch. I think that's a cool looking stitch.
Yeah, and I like the texture, and it's cool looking. Like I have a tutorial, a quick tutorial I show where how to do it, because I have a purple one, of course, and people asked about it, so I did a quick tutorial when I was in Virginia one time.
Awesome. I'm noticing I'm getting quite a bit behind in the chat. So I'm going to kind of start skimming the chat now. But I see
Okay.
we have Amanda that joined us. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Roberta said, did y'all know that SCOTUS nominee crochets and knits. I'm not following. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Roberta. And let's see. Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing today? Oh, and we also have Doris. How are you doing today, Doris? And what are y'all working on? And let's see. Oh, Debbie loves the bag you recently made, Setta.
The bag. We'll see, what did I make? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. I was like, what did I make? Thank you. I'm trying to be making more for my storage needs.
I need to reorganize my yarn. Let's see, Lori's here. Hi, Lori. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Oh, Anita says that she loves your laugh and it always makes her smile.
Oh, thank you. Queen Mama. That's Anita. Okay. I got so many names I try to remember. I don't see how you remember. It's so hard. I feel bad when I can't remember everybody's real name if it's not in the title.
Like usually if someone's newer, those are the ones I tend to have the trouble remembering their names.
Yeah.
Or like when they come around like every now and then. And then it's like when they come back around, it's like, oh, I can't remember the name.
But yeah, you feel bad, but
and I always feel bad when I can't remember someone's name. But like sometimes it takes me a little while, a few times to get a name down. And it's like in a lot of times it's like I know the name.
Yeah, it's like you recognize it, but it's like you can't get it to come up.
And let's see. Leela wants to know how everyone comes up with their colors. For me, it tends to be like, colors I like, or I like cake yarns a lot. So they kind of do it for you when you use cake yarn. But I like to color control when I use cake yarn. So how about you, Setta?
Excuse me. I kind of just wing it. I really do. I just usually because I don't mind the different colors that normally go together. I don't mind putting them together, so it makes it a little easier because I'll put something that totally does not normally. You wouldn't wear an outfit with those colors together, but in a bag or a blanket, it's like awesome. So I kind of just look at my stash and just pick out the tones or what I'm looking for. If I want like a fall or darker tone, I'll go with all those. If I want a spring, the bright colors, then I'll just pull all those together and just kind of just pick. I do a lot of random, just whatever comes next to make it more.
You just put the colors by each other and see if you like how they look together.
Yeah, and then pick one out. That's what I did with the temperature blanket. I just put all the colors that my stash, and then I pulled out the ones I liked together. Then I kept subtracting until I had what I had, So
and
that's basically.
We have Spring and Elizabeth here. How are y'all doing, and what are y'all working on? Elizabeth is working on a tiger. She finished frogs not long ago. Most of the snow is gone from the ground, and something is pollinating me. Yes. Yesterday, my allergies were acting up like crazy with all that bad weather. And then like even today, it's like I feel like behind like my neck around my hairline, it's like it itches. And like I really thought like I would have had like I was breaking out in whelps, but Frank looked and he didn't see any. But yeah, it's that time of year.
Yeah, the
Allergy season. And let's see, everyone's saying hello. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. I got so far behind. Let's see, Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Oh, actually, she answered. A square number 4 for Bod's Crochet Along.
Yeah, I can show y'all what I've got so far. Where is it? I bet you it's over there. I was going to show you where I had it a little bit more. Oh, I'd have to move, y'all. You don't want me to see me getting up. I was going to show you. Sorry. I worked on a little more of it last night.
Lori made a temperature blanket that had 7 round granny squares. She did 1 square a week with each round representing one day. Joined us, I went. Yeah, I've seen some do it in granny squares. Like I said, there's so much you can do with temperature blankets.
Yeah, a good variety of ways to do it.
Nancy's working on an amigurumi. It's a doll. It needs hair. And Amanda spent most of the day with her mom working on her oldest son's blanket. Awesome. Oh, I got a super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. So y'all know what time it is, huh? Biscuit time. Let me get my video up.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
That's cute.
Thank you. And thank you again, Amanda. I really appreciate that. That was so sweet. And let's see. Oh, so you got that deal on the Red Hort of the Ogos. Yeah, I was hoping mine would have had it. They were 50 cents.
They're 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I got them when they were $5 or something. I didn't get a 50 cent.
But yes, like I saw it like posted all over in like the Facebook groups and stuff, and I think like certain channels were mentioning it too.
Oh,
but yeah, a lot of Walmarts had them for 50 cents.
Oh wow. Ours didn't. Yeah.
Lori says she's working on waiting in line for some frozen custard. That sounds good. And Leela's working on putting grandson to sleep so she can work on her Count Your Blessings shawl. Yeah, a lot of people are working on Ursula's shawl, and it's such a beautiful shawl.
Yes, definitely.
And Doris is working on blankets for her kiddos.
Hey,
she has
Doris.
4. And so she goes back and forth with those around those. And she has amigurumi gifts she's trying to finish. Lots of projects, huh? And let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, we have Gabby and Sunshine here. Hold up. Sunshine is Ashley. Hold up. No, it's Sandra. For some reason, I want to confuse Ashley and Sandra. Sunshine should be Sandra. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? And correct me if I'm wrong, Sunshine's Crochet Corner, but I think it should be Sandra. And let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, Sandra's saying she took bags of scrap yarn, made yarn cakes, not caring about the colors. Now I'm making scrap Afghans for a local nursing home with those. Ooh, awesome.
That's what I've started since I've started getting things together. That's what I'm putting all my scrap, even little pieces together, and that's what I was going to do. Make tune them all together and make a cake, and just whatever color comes. Great minds think alike.
Exactly.
Right, Sandra?
And we have Deneen that joined us. Hi, Deneen. How are you doing today? And she got your calendar today, Setta.
Okay, yay, from Reggie. Okay, congratulations. I hope you like it.
Oh, Vanitza has to go. You have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Good evening, Vanitza, or good night. Lori's intimidated by those loops on the new bod square.
Oh. It's not bad once you kind of get going. I found myself going kind of quick. I'm like, oh, I'm getting this. And it's only 2 rows, so that it's not bad.
And one thing that I've learned when it comes to something new, take it one stitch at a time.
Yeah.
And just keep at it. You're going to get it. Oh, we have Lisa, the Grammy, and Madonna here. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on? Well, Madonna's working on some tulip stitch squares. That sounds pretty.
That does sound pretty.
Oh, and Lisa has to go. Lisa knits. You have
Bye,
a good
Lisa.
Have a good night. And
Salut. That's what Kathy calls my friend. Kathy calls me Salut.
I call Cindy with Pups and Crochet Cindy Lou Hoo.
Cindy Lou Hoo. That's cute.
And Lisa the Grammy says she never finds cheap yarn, but she lives 45 minutes from the city. Mm-hmm. It's the only place I have is Walmart. So, and I have the same thing. I have to go 45 minutes to Lafayette for yarn stores. Ooh, Nancy finished the Count Your Blessings shawl. Ooh, and she used number 1 weighted yarn. Ooh. And, okay, it is. Yeah, because Sandra, I kind of remember like the S and the S, but I'm trying to remember Ashley's channel's name. But yeah, like for some reason y'all channel names kind of like blend to me in a in a sense, if that makes sense. Let's see. Ooh, Roberta, you're lucky. Her son-in-law works at Michael's, so I go there when there's a sale. And like years ago, my brother was a store manager at Michael's, and it's like, but I wasn't into crochet and knitting back then.
Yeah.
We also have Diana here. Hi, Diana. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Oh no, Timmy. Timmy's been sick ever since September 2021.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hope you start to feel better, and I'll keep you in my prayers.
Mm-hmm. Poor thing.
Let's see. Jennifer has to go. You have a good night,
Jennifer.
And let's see.
Yeah, might hear the dog bark. I hear somebody outside. Just so you know.
Sandra's finished Fiber Flex's Celtic sewing scarf. Now she's crocheting a messenger bag and trying to decide if she's going to order yarn from Hobie. Ooh, Hobie. It's like, I think it's the Universe ones, the sparkly ones. I think those are so beautiful. I drool over them every time I see look at their yarn. I'm like, one day, and especially those Christmas sparkly ones.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
I'll give y'all some insider information. I'm going to be having a hobby video soon, and I might have a discount code, so y'all keep an eye open. I'm not sure if they're giving me a discount code or not. I think they are. So keep an eye open in April, and maybe you can get them yarns you're wanting with a discount code.
Yeah, I'm hoping like Black Friday. I'm hoping they have some good deals.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally get some of those sparkly yarns. Let's see, Lisa the Grammy is working on a full-size blanket and making a blanket from squares that David sent her. Awesome. Okay, Samantha wants to know what you're working on, Setta.
I am working on my rug that matches this right here. My basket.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Purple.
It's all my purple yarns. And it matches my basket.
Pretty. And
I'm using Pamela's Adoring Crochet, her tutorial.
I love Pamela.
For the rug.
And let's see. Oh, Daigo. She's almost done with the alien amigurumi. Yeah, she's making an alien amigurumi with yarn. Like I think holding like a skein of yarn or something like that. But cool. Yes. I so gotta see that when you're finished. You know I love my aliens.
Very cool.
And let's see. Samantha's working on a scarf and mosaic blanket. My day was good, Samantha. And Granny D's here. Hey, Granny D. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Roberta just got her Mary Maxim magazine. Yeah, I got the Hirschner's catalog in today. And Sandra says she heard Hobie is having a huge sale. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, Samantha wants to know where you're from, Setta.
I lived in Virginia most of my life. I was born in Alabama. My dad was in the Air Force, so we were all over. But right now, I'm in Alaska. I don't know if she knows I'm in Alaska. I know that your name looks familiar, so I think I've seen you over there on my channel. But now I'm in Alaska, and I moved here. I think it's going on 3 years, 2.5-ish now.
Awesome.
Yeah, but
when my dad
was been in Virginia.
When my dad was in the Air Force, he was stationed in Alaska.
Yeah, I have 2 sisters that were born here, and stuff.
And Samantha also wants to know how long you've been crocheting.
Since I was a teen. But I stopped for a while in there, that kind of thing. Then I start back up as a adult. And I haven't stopped since.
Yeah, I've only been crocheting for not quite 1.5 years now.
Oh, wow. You do awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I started learning in September 2020.
Okay. You do awesome work.
Thank you. Still have a lot to learn. A lot, yeah. I want to learn different stitches and eventually I want to learn like mosaic, Tunisian, and get into everything. Okay, we have. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I have a Tunisian project that's coming up. I haven't divulged it yet. I want to make sure I'm going to be able to complete it before I tell everybody. But hopefully I can tell y'all maybe back about it in April. I want to make sure I get a nice hunk of it done before I say anything.
Yeah, because sometimes you say, "Oh, my next project," or "I'm gonna do this," and then you change your mind.
Yeah, and you're like,
You get
maybe not.
distracted. Let's see, Angela's here. Hi, Angela.
Hello, Angela.
She's doing good today. And what are you working on, Angela? And let's see, everyone's saying hello. Ooh, greeting.
Hello.
Working on a knitted
Here's
shawl
Dee.
for a make along. Ooh, awesome.
Hey, Dee. Oh, like she can hear me. I said it like I gotta get close so she can hear me. I had you on my my last my crochet with me video. I don't know if you've seen it. You were part of my show. You have to go watch it.
Let's see. Elizabeth says she bought her grandson a book. It has aliens in it. They are disruptive of the main character's knitting. She just wants to knit in peace. I think I've heard of that book. Aliens get into everything. Ooh, okay. Daigo says she's going to be done with her alien tomorrow, and she'll post a picture of it on her community tab. Awesome.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Samantha wants to know, what is your favorite crochet projects?
Blankets used to be, like we were talking about a little bit ago. I used to love making blankets. But now I like to make cardigans a lot. Or wearables, but mainly cardigans. I really enjoy making those.
Yeah, for me it's shawls.
Oh,
Shawls are
okay.
my favorite. Then beanies next.
Mm.
And I really love like the holiday or cutesy beanies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I have another question for you. Leela wants to know, where in Alabama were you born?
Montgomery, Alabama.
Awesome. Roberta says she's been crocheting for 50 plus years and still have a lot to learn. Yep, that's how it goes. And she said, Leela said she started crocheting at 50. That's awesome. Okay, Samantha has some more questions for you, Setta.
Okay.
She wants to know what your favorite food is.
Oh, well, if I divide it up like a meal, I love steak and onions as a meal. But my favorite junk food is red vines, which is red licorice. I like Twizzlers, but red vines are awesome in red, not the black ones. But yeah, I think that covers me pretty good.
Samantha wants to know if you've tried mosaic crochet before.
I've tried it, but I never didn't complete it because I got too because you have to really pay attention. You have to have time because you have to carry your color or however you're going to do it, or have those different balls of yarn hooked to this side, that side. And I just got another time for another day. But I love it. They're beautiful. But I haven't done it. I mean, officially,
So do you have any finished projects around that you want to show everybody?
Okie dokie, let me see. I just have my squares here. Let's see. I should have brought some around me so I wouldn't have to get up. Because if I get up, y'all gonna see all kinds of things.
If not, it's
I'll throw
fine.
my squares because they're right here. People might have seen them already. Here's my first square from
ooh, pretty.
From the Bod Crochet Along. That's
Pretty,
number one. Thank you. And here's number 2.
Ooh.
The second one of her squares. And here is number 3. I still have my things to sew in, but so pretty. I love it.
Love those.
I love how it's coming out. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else here. Oh, I have. Let me turn it. My little people haven't seen my little spring. Is this going the right way? This right here.
Oh,
I made it. It's a it's a lamp. I covered my lamp shade and I put my stitch markers on it.
That's cute.
For the spring hop thing. Sorry, I'm trying to go slow. Yeah, I don't have anything else in reach, I don't think. I should have been more prepared.
It's all good. So, is there anything about yourself or your channel you want to share with everybody?
Let's see. Well, I'm not good at coming up with stuff. I guess about my channel, I am going to be doing I've done a lot of like themed giveaways in the past because I just love putting stuff together about the theme of whatever I'm talking about. But since I'm really going to be cleaning out things, I'm really going to be having quite a few giveaways so I can make some space. So if people want to, keep an eye out in the next month or so, because I normally do a big thing in June because that's my anniversary and my birthday, a Potterversary. But I think I'm gonna do it over a few months instead of all in June to help me clear out some things, and so to keep an eye open for giveaways and what else? I have a few new projects coming up that I'm going to be showing y'all. Like I said, the Tunisian one and some other little things, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say.
That's fine. Okay, I see Samantha wants to know what your favorite mosaic pattern is.
Oh goodness, let's see. I really don't have a specific one. I just think they're beautiful when I see them. The one that Terry is doing, Terry Modest Crochet, it's so beautiful. And there's another channel where she does, that might be the tutorial that she's using. And this woman does all these beautiful, they're so awesome. But I don't have a specific one. I think they're just beautiful, period,
The mosaic is gorgeous.
Yes, it's like, wow.
Okay, let's see. Timmy has to go. You have a good night, Timmy.
Bye, Timmy.
And we have Susan and Sam that joined us. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? Okay, so now I'm going to share with y'all some free patterns that I found online. The ones I'm sharing today are all Easter crochet patterns. And I have all the links for these patterns in the description box of this live. So hopefully I'll show y'all something that y'all want to make either soon or down the road. So let me pull up the patterns. Okay, this one is for making, let me close that ad, sorry. This one is for making Easter eggs.
It's cute.
Which, like those of y'all making like Easter baskets and stuff like that, this would look really cute for a decoration for that. And you could also play around and maybe add some other touches to them too, to kind of, make them even like fancier or cuter. Okay, let me go to the next pattern. Okay, this one is for Easter egg apple. I think this would be like precious on a blanket.
That wood is very cute.
And just so springy, and especially like on like a baby blanket. I think they would be really cute on.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get to the next pattern. Oops. I was trying to search for the share thing on the wrong spot. Okay. This is the next one. And it's some cute little baby chicks. So, like I said, that would be awesome. Like for some decor. Or even maybe like put them in an Easter basket or something. And oops. Let me get to the next one. And this one I think is really cute. And this would be, another one that would be cute for blankets.
Mm-hmm. Would be cute coasters too.
That's true too.
Especially didn't make it too plumpy. Right there.
But yeah, and then I have one more for y'all after this. And this is an Easter bunny mug cozy. And isn't that so cute?
That is so cute.
And I always
puff in the ears.
And the little palm for the tail. And I always say that, I'm going to make some cozies one day because I think there's so many cute patterns for them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the last pattern that I have for y'all. And like I said, all the links are in the description box of this live if y'all are interested in making any of those patterns. And if y'all ever make any of the patterns I share with y'all, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. I had lost my spot. Samantha wants to know, what hooks are you using?
I'm using, like for this particular one, I use clover. I love clover. That's all I like to really use. I have others that are pretty. I like to display, but the ones I crochet with are my clovers. And let's see.
I hear they're the best. One of these days, I'll finally try some.
I love them. I mean, whatever this is made out of, it just makes it slide. And this one, it was an Etsy shop who took the clover hook and put this on there.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful. I love it. And of course, the plastic ones, the bigger ones are in plastic, but I love clover.
Always love the like fancy looking crochet hooks, like the polymer clay ones and stuff like that.
Let me just pull this. I'll just bring it over. I was gifted a bunch. Let me go this way. Like these, most of these were gifted to me.
Ooh, like pretty.
That. And I got these people, like these were handmade, all those. And then these were gifted, the furl ones. I think I bought one of those, but most of them are gifted. Oh, and this was a gift one too. It's it's like a wood type thing. Look how pretty that is.
That's beautiful.
And I use these pretty ones every once in a while, but if I'm trying to do a quick project, I use my clover. I have to have my clover.
One day I want me some clovers. One day.
Do you like the big hooks or the little hooks? Like, what is your size that you like to work with?
My favorite is like the 5 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the ones with the or what you call it, where you have the grip on your hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what you call that.
This stuff these things right here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the normal clover that has the
ergonomic.
ergonomic, yeah,
Yeah.
that word. So that's what this is supposed to be, that word with the thing on it, and that's a clover. That's the smallest. A 4 is. I try not to go below 4 because me and small hooks don't get along.
But usually it's like 5 and 5.5 that I use the most.
Okay. Yeah, I like 5.5 and 6. 6 is my favorite. 5.5 and 6. But I use a 5 for cotton, like washcloths.
But I find most of the time, like especially when I make beanies, like
Mm-hmm.
I tend to have to go like a half size, down.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the pattern calls for 5.5, I usually have to use a 5.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, Roberta has to go. You have a good night, Roberta.
Bye-bye.
Don't do anything I would do. Oh, Laura Lee's here. How are you doing, Laura Lee? And what are you currently working on? Okay, Samantha wants to know how to share the screen in StreamYard. Okay, at the bottom of your screen, you'll see it how it has mute, stop camera, settings, and then share. You click on the share button, and then it'll say slides, extra camera, video file, and share screen. You click share screen, and then you'll see 3 tabs that says entire screen, window, and Chrome tab. And I click on Chrome tab, and that might differ based on what browser you're using, but I use Chrome. So you would hit on Chrome, and you would have to have like whatever web pages up on your computer, and those will show, and you just click on which one you want and click share. And that's basically all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lori got her frozen custard. Ooh, dark chocolate decadence was the flavor of the day, and it was delicious. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, enjoy.
Okay. And I just answered that, so yeah. I like the 5 millimeter, the 5 millimeter the best, Laura Lee. And Susan's asking if we've seen the mosaic that Kim, Daniel, his guy, and Angela are doing starting April 1st. And she believes Melissa is too. I hadn't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
And let's see. Laura Lee has to go down one size smaller too. I crochet very loose. I am working on the artesian blanket. Sweet. Yeah, and then whenever I do the half double crochet stick, like especially on beanies, I always find I have to do extra rows. But then like on the other stitches, it's the opposite.
Oh.
For some reason, I must have a tighter tension.
I was going to say you must be tight, and you're just making it the height of a single because you're pulling so tight. So then you have to.
Okay. It looks like I'm caught up. Let's see. Oh, yes. We were talking about some of my upcoming patterns to be tested on my last live. And of course, there's a candy cane beanie that's being tested right now. And then this is the next one.
Ooh.
It's turkeys.
It's cute.
Yeah, I'm behind on getting my holiday beanies tested. But yeah, this one's a turkey.
It's cute.
And this is the pumpkin spice latte one.
Oh, that's cute too.
And so if anyone knits and they're interested in testing, let me know, because I may try to write these patterns up and get different people testing them. That way I can get them released quicker. So yeah, if y'all are
Very
interested
cool.
in testing knitted patterns, let me know. And let's see. Okay, I did make some trivia questions for today, which we may only get into like one or two of them. But they have to do with the color purple, since you like.
Oh.
So the first question I'm gonna ask everybody is, a song that came out in the 1950s was called "The One-Eyed One Horn Flying Blank," and your choices are either A, Purple Spotted Bikini, B, Purple People Eater, C, Poor Purple Jerry, or D, Peter Purple Peter. And again, the question is, a song that came out in the 1950s was called "The One-Eyed One Horn Flying," and your choices are A, Purple Spotted Bikini, B, Purple People Eater, C, Poor Purple Jerry, or D, Peter Purple Peter. And let's see, what do you think, Setta?
I know what the answer is.
This one's probably is going to be easy. I love this song. So what do you go with, Setta?
B, the People Eater, Purple People Eater.
Yeah. One-eyed, one horn, flying purple people eater. I just think that's such a cute song. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee. And let's see, yeah. Looks like everyone's going with B, which is the correct answer. Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Susan says it is called Cottage Core Overlay Mosaic Crochet Blanket Pattern. Okay. So the next question that I have is, in 2002, a vote was held by the manufacturers of M&Ms to decide on which three new colors was the most popular. The first was purple. The other two were, and your choices are A, tangerine and almond, B, aqua and pink, C, lemon and rust, or D, apple and gray. And again, the question is, in 2002, a vote was held by the manufacturers of M&Ms to decide on which three new colors was the most popular. The first was purple. The other two were A, tangerine and almond, B, aqua and pink, C, lemon and rust, or D, apple and gray. So what do you think, Setta?
I think it's B. Is it tangerine? Is that what you said? B.
Oh, there's tangerine and almond. That's
No.
A, and then B is aqua and pink.
Aqua and pink, I think.
Let's see. Looks like everyone's going with B, aqua and pink. Yeah, everyone's going with the same thing.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I actually missed this question, but now that I'm reading it again, I kind of misread the question. Because I was thinking, like, like probably like, flavors that they came out with, but the question actually asked the most popular colors.
Okay, that's why I automatically went with the colors. Yeah.
But it is B, aqua and pink.
Yay, we did it.
And let's see. Corinne's here. Hi, Corinne. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Okay. I think we have time for one more question, and then we will wrap up. Okay, but Shaw's wanting to know the name of the shawl that people are making. I think she's referring to Ursula's shawl, and it's was it something blessed shawl? I know it has blessed shawl in it. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Is it butterfly? No, butterfly blessings. No.
Let me see. Let me try to find it on
Remember,
Ravelry.
we just talked about it.
Actually, I should have it bookmarked because she had donated the pattern from a birthday bash. Let me see if I can find it. My blessing shawl. That's what it's
my
called.
blessing. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what she's Yeah, count my blessing shawl. That's it. Yeah. I think that's what she's referring to.
It looks like butterflies. That's where I get butterflies because it looks like little butterflies. I think. Count my blessings, shawl.
Yeah.
I think.
And Corinne's working on baby booties. Yeah, Laura Lee won it at my birthday bash. And can one of my moderators drop Elizabeth and Kiki's channels? Hopefully I still have one of my moderators here. Hopefully. I'm trying to see. I know they were, like, I had some here earlier. Give it a few minutes. But is there anything that you would like to say before we wrap up, Setta?
Let's see. I just want to thank you again for having me. I enjoyed hanging out with you. I got some stuff done, my crochet with you. But nothing specific. But thank you for asking me to come on.
Thank you for coming live with me. I was so excited when you said yes. But yeah, I enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, the links got dropped. Okay, good. Oh, yes, and Amanda still has her giveaway going on. Amanda with Tat Mama 73 and the Beg Brigade. So y'all go check out that giveaway. And I will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm getting tongue-tied a lot. So come have coffee with me in the morning. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope y'all have. Oh, you want to show everybody again?
Well, actually, I get how you do a mirror. Looking at what I did. Sorry.
It's all good. I thought you were trying to show something with it, so I wanted to make sure.
I was seeing what I had did.
But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone has a fabulous Yorny night and a fabulous Yorny tomorrow. Be the light and bye.
Have a blessed day.